did you know that you're going to have to get in here?
Yeah.
All right, Sandy.
What are you, I was gonna say, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say.
I'm incapable of fitting behind a table?
I'm saying that I feel like... Good morning, Harshman Vikings.
Buenos dias, amigos.
I'm the teacher who is finished with the second day of ILEARN, Miss Crone.
And I'm the teacher who sees the week as halfway over, Mr. Hesser.
Today is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023.
Today is another day of ILEARN, so students buckle up because after today, we're more than halfway done.
It's time for Harshman Happenings.
What's happening?
Today is day 3 of ILEARN, and depending on your testing situation, this is where things start to get a little bit trickier. Many of you will be taking part 2 of the ELA performance task, and I'll have Ms. Crone talk about that in just a moment. Some of you, however, might be finishing the CAT, or if you did part 2 yesterday, you might even be moving on to math. But let's take a moment to talk about part 2 of the performance task, which most of our students will be taking today. Ms. Crone?
Part 2 of the ELA performance task is long-form writing. So this is where you're going to write that 5-paragraph or more essay, or maybe you're going to write more than 5 paragraphs in a story, a narrative, and you're going to use that theme and dialogue and characters and conflict to make your story super interesting. Whether you get the 5-paragraph essay or you get the narrative, you are definitely going to want to use those sources. They gave you all that to read for a reason. So show that you read the assignment and that you know what you're talking about by using those sources in your writing.
Which is a great segue into Word Wall Wednesday. Today's word is theme. Ms. Crone, what is a theme?
The theme is the lesson or the moral of the story. It's the main idea. What's the author trying to teach you, or what's the author teaching that main character?
Thanks so much for that super helpful information, Ms. Crone.
Now it's time for Before You Go, Stay in the Know.
AI, is it good? Is it bad? In an article released last week, one of the chief investors in Silicon Valley, who's invested a lot of money into AI and has been around for a lot of the big project announcements and updates, has written an open letter to the public basically saying, hey, if we don't start to regulate AI, this will become like the real world matrix, and by the time we get around to regulating it, it will have already grown past the point of human control. What? So they're saying that if we don't regulate this in the next 5 to 10 years, y'all, we're looking at an AI-controlled world within a few decades.
Frightening.
Well, that's the news for now.
Make it a wonderful Wednesday.
Good luck on ILEARN!